Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I am he is me.
What is going on? What is happening? It's your man, Mr. Mix, aka Lil Cuzzo, BKA, because of you, Professor. And I'm gonna take that on.
Yeah.
Professor. Hey, all right now. Love you.
Hey, and real quick before y'all, this
was an accident.
I swear to you, when I came to the door, I was like, we
ain't coordinating.
We ain't twinning.
Yeah, we ain't coordinating.
We ain't twinning. Let's just get to the shit. It was shenanigans all week, bro.
Yes, it was.
And I love me a good shenanigan.
Yes, you do.
So let's run back. Let's spin a block on Cardi being Offset.
Mm-hmm.
So allegedly, they were saying she cheated with a football player. Now she said she cheated on him. She had a leg back while she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So they saying it's Stefon Diggs.
Yes, it is.
And for those who don't know who Stefon Diggs is, he is the star wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills.
Now he's with the Texans now.
Texans?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
He's been traded.
Okay.
He's been traded.
I don't keep up with football since they did my man like that.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
Appreciate that.
Say less.
The star wide receiver for the Texans.
Yeah.
Whoever. He's a star wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
I told you, women cheat up. No disrespect to Offset.
None.
But women cheat up.
Yeah.
Brother, just don't play the game.
I told you ain't gonna never match that. Your tat ain't gonna match her tit. I promise you. She gonna win. Like John Doe has the upper hand. She gonna get you.
Who Offset was creeping with?
Who knows?
My point is that.
Who knows?
My point exactly.
Who knows? Could have been a random Instagram model. Could have been a stripper from Kalamazoo. Could have been like, because that's the shit we do. We don't Cardi B and then I'm gonna go get Lotto. Like we don't do shit like that.
Yeah.
Like no. Like we, it'd be the checker on aisle 7.
Yeah.
Knock their ass down.
Stocking the shelves at Walmart.
Like we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
We're so bad at this.
Just be thick.
Yeah.
Just be thick.
We're so bad at this.
Yo. Hey, what do you do? What do you do? There's no reconciling after that. That's a bar that's high.
Yeah.
They cheat up, brother. Yeah. And I guarantee you their evening was way different from Cardi and Offset and the unknown.
And what's crazy is, and that's funny that you brought this up, because again, I don't always know the topics when we walk in, but we just in sync like that. I was doing a little research on the brother, Stefon Diggs. And it's a video that's going around when he was with the Vikings. And they were asking like a simple question. They were like, who's the one player that you don't want to date your sister? Unanimously. Stefon Diggs.
Oh.
That nigga. Him. Why? Because he ain't. Because that nigga's that. He them.
He him.
He gonna do that. He gonna do that thing that you do that you don't want niggas to do to your sister.
And then some.
Yeah. That's what that was. And I was like, see, that like.
And ain't no telling how long this man was waiting in the trenches for her. Because women can keep a secret. Yeah, he probably was DMing her all along.
Yeah, for sure.
She was nah, I ain't tripping. Let me just make sure.
Giving you that good game.
That's it. Let me just make sure this nigga right here is who I'm starting to believe he is before I act on this. Mm-hmm. And my man, ain't no rush. You Stefon Diggs. You ain't got the rush. Mm-hmm. Hey, you get at me when it's convenient for you.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Yeah. And fellas, Stefon Diggs and your girl DM today. Mm-hmm. He's there today. Get it together. Stop bullshit. He's there today.
It's a Stefon Diggs type, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
for sure.
No. There's Stefon Diggs type in there today.
For sure.
He's in your girl's DMs today.
Waiting patiently.
Yeah, I'm just checking on you, making sure you good. You so sweet.
Hey.
And then the one day she spills the beans. I'm not good.
Yeah.
It's not going well.
Talk to him, Cuzzo. Tell me all about it. Yeah. I'm here for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we listen good. We listen good when we ain't achieved that mission yet.
And the next thing you know,
Yep.
flat back fucking.
Wop.
Flat back fucking.
Whoppy wop.
Whoppy wop.
And that wop was whopping.
And that wop was whopping.
Hey,
flat back fucking.
Hey, you know, when a woman cheat, you know how much energy and pain is in that sexual escapade that's going on, brother?
Because she's been waiting and it's been building up for 35 years and woo!
And I don't know how many more opportunities of these I'm gonna have because I ain't that kind of woman to just be out here.
Nope.
So I'm gonna make it count.
Yep. And
it's gonna count and count and count.
Because it's really, really hard, fellas. Some can do it. I'm not saying every guy. I'm just speaking from, personal experience and from the men and gentlemen that I run with. It's really, really hard to really be giving that energy and attention to the woman that you got and another woman and 3 other that's the thing that kills me about men when they cheat, is that especially when you got a good one, especially when you got that, you got somebody holding you down. And again, I can't speak to their relationship, and nor would I even try to, but it's really, really hard to get that energy to 6 women, really get that attention and energy that you need to get at her to 6. That's really hard.
And how can you be your best version of yourself?
You're not
spreading yourself that thin.
You're not.
I mean,
no, you good. Attitude. You not, and that's my point. You're not your best version of yourself. And in this particular case, this is a high-profile woman who has options, who will exercise those fucking options. And what she did now is, she wrong. Nope. I don't want to hear that shit.
I don't care.
I don't want to hear it.
I hope he went raw.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
He should have,
because
it's safe.
As most niggas will say, you can't get pregnant again.
Hey, ain't no double up. But yo, quality over quantity.
I'm a man. To the day I die, I'm gonna preach it to you.
My man probably got mad bodies. Some Courtney know about, some she don't know about. Yeah. Let's just say this her one. Yo, it supersedes all of those, bro. This is a star wide receiver.
You gotta see this nigga.
You hear him?
You gotta see this nigga.
You hear him?
You might have him on your fantasy team. Ooh.
Yo, he done helped you with your parlay.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, what you do?
Your 7 and 8 leg.
Quality over quantity, bro. Women cheat up.
Stop doing this shit, fellas. Can't keep losing his franchise because y'all fucking up.
Oh shit! Oh, it hurt too. It hurt. Ooh. It hurt, boy. Stop, that imagination. Ooh. Ooh. And then
again, you gotta know and see the nigga. It's not like it's a nigga that you don't know and you don't see. It's one thing to cheat with the fucking UPS, man. I ain't gotta see this nigga every fucking day. Or maybe I do, depending on the route. Or I can call up and complain, get that nigga route changed. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what the procedures are. I'm just saying, you can do something about that. But a nigga that's just on your screen
every Sunday,
every fucking Sunday,
some Mondays,
at the parties you at,
yeah.
at the places you go,
yeah.
with the same access to the women that you have access to, so they can compare notes and contrast.
And you know what make it even worse? And I'm not saying this their situation when you know you can't do nothing with him physically.
Yeah, man.
I can't do nothing about it.
Yeah,
you just got to sit and watch this mammoth of a man parade back and forth after he done tampered with your lady, and it ain't nothing you can do about it.
You got going on.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
It's like the Rock cheating, like your bitch with the Rock.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Take it on the chin. You get as mad as the fuck you want to.
Hey, you
not gonna go well.
Pastor Keon Henderson.
Again.
Cuzzo.
Repeat offender,
brother.
Repeat offender.
He said, ain't no blessings in giving to the poor.
None.
Give it to me. Give it to the ones who already have. Because you're not gonna be blessed giving it to the needy.
It ain't gonna multiply.
So
what he said exactly.
Now we don't get religious on the podcast, but I just want to read a scripture.
Just go ahead.
Because he's supposed to be a man of the cloth.
I thought so.
He's supposed to come from the good book.
Amen.
So I just want to read a scripture to debunk the bullshit. Proverbs 19:7. says, whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord.
Amen.
And he will repay him for his deed. Now, whatever religion you believe in, hey, that's on you. We just coming from where he's from.
Yeah.
Acts 20:35.
Okay.
In all things, I have shown you that by working hard in this way, we must help the weak and remember the words.
Yeah. Those are pretty clear. Pretty clear.
Pastor Keon Henderson, brother. I don't even want to call you pastor, dog, after that, honestly, bro, because you giving pastors a bad rep. And I can say that because my late great pastor, may he rest in peace, Raymond M. Light Jr., was a phenomenal man.
Yes.
He was a grown, transparent, just honorable guy.
Yeah.
He kept it a buck. He didn't sit up high. He didn't, taught me a lot.
Yeah.
Taught me a lot.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from this man.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, that was a new one.
So what's the part of giving back and all of that? What you supposed to do? How do you go?
You supposed to get the 2,200 to me.
Yeah.
I need that 22. If you're giving it to the poor, I don't get my cut.
You know what he mad about? Somebody didn't get the money to fix the roof.
Right. Y'all
so
bullshit.
Let me call out my congregation.
You know what it was? And you've seen it. And I'm gonna post it on our page. I'm gonna post it on our page and I'm gonna collaborate with you on it. It's the Damon Wayans and Jim Carrey as pastors in the living color.
Yeah.
And said, we tried doing it the Lord's way. Now we're gonna do it the 134th way. Reach for the sky.
Yeah.
You wanted to see God now? Now I need you to reach for him.
Yeah.
It's that. It's the stick up. It's the no, don't give to the poor. Get it to me. I need the monies. You get your blessings from tithes and offering, not from giving to the poor, not from helping the less fortunate, not from being a good steward, not the meek shall inherit the earth. Who said that? I don't know.
Who said that? Who
believes that?
Yo,
believe me. Don't believe, but I will say, whatever your spiritual journey is or your religion is, and just get a little serious for a minute. This is why you do your own research.
Facts.
This is why you have your own Bible. This is why you have your own Quran. This is why you have your own understanding and your own relationship with God. We live in a very nasty time,
bro,
to where people are out here to take advantage of you, to try and get as much as they can from you, and they will use every trigger that they absolutely can to do that shit. And one of those triggers is religion, is spirituality. And a lot of these preachers, unfortunately, aren't giving to the poor, aren't looking out for the parishioners.
Mm-hmm.
They're too busy trying to get theirs and trying to get their cut. You know what I'm saying? And it's becoming so obvious because we see it. Like, we can see it.
Facts.
Because again, during the clip, another Alexander McQueen shirt.
I was waiting on you to get the. I was just about
another
to say that.
$9,000 shirt on, sir.
How dare you?
Why are you saying don't give to the poor? Give to me.
The poor is who made you
who you are.
See, yes, the problem is, Cuzzo.
Yes, sir.
He done got so high up on that mountain, he can't even see his people no more.
Yeah.
He too high. When he look down, he don't see the congregation. You become out of touch. You done let that money and that greed take over what the mission is, dog. Mm-hmm. How dare you sit in front of your poor congregation? Mm-hmm. Everybody that in there is not.
It's
six
not.
figures.
No. Ain't 6 or 7 figures.
How dare
like
you?
And Shani.
It's people in your congregation that need help, mm-hmm. and you saying don't give to those type of people. Ain't no blessing in it.
Yeah. Or if you do give to those people, it won't multiply.
It won't multiply
because that's the purpose of giving is to get something back. That's what you're saying? The purpose of me giving to a person, I'm driving in my vehicle and I see somebody less fortunate out. I'm giving to them so I can get something back. Instead of giving to them because I see that they're in need. I see that they're going through something and they're going through a hard time. And I don't know what that hard time is. I don't know what hand life has dealt them. I know I've had some hard hands dealt to me. And I see myself in that person. And yeah, I may only have $12, but you can get 2 of these. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why that would even be a message that you would want to be televised, that you would want to promote, and that you would want to put out into the world.
Yeah.
Like it's sick and it's sad, man. And if y'all support the brother, y'all go to his church, good luck.
Word.
Like, good luck. I hope it works out for you. I hope he's spiritually feeding you what you need. But I'm out. I wash my hands. I'm out. You good, sir. You good. Yeah.
And honestly, bro, where we at in these times, man, with everybody being so sensitive or whatever it is, I honestly think they should walk out. His congregation, it should subtract by a big amount. If I'm a part of that membership and I happen to fit that description that he's speaking against, I'm out of there. I can't even honestly say if I don't fit that description, I'm out of there. Because that is not the word, bro. That is not the word.
Nope, that's not of God.
You letting your own selfish needs get in the way of the word.
And he's gonna justify it. Because that's the great and kind of astonishing thing about this. You can always find people that agree with you and find scripture that you can twist and pervert. So you can have that argument to say, no, what I meant was, or they don't know what they're talking about because they don't read their Bible. But again, we just gave you 2 of this, probably of the ones that I researched, probably 8 or 9 verses that talk about giving to the less fortunate and the poor and what it means to God. Like that's cut and dry. But again, manipulation, words and actions don't match.
Yes, sir.
I don't care where it's at. It can be in the church. It can be in a relationship. It can be with friends. It can be with family. It can be with your mama, your daddy. When them words and them actions don't match, a person of God telling you that you are not going to be blessed or is not going to multiply by giving to the poor, like that should be your motivation for giving to the poor. And putting that message out proudly.
He said,
proudly putting it out.
He said you get nothing out of it. It doesn't do anything for you. Have you ever given to someone? You ever helped someone in need? Do you know how it feels?
Way more from it.
Fam.
I get way more from it.
Fam.
I get way more from giving than receiving.
That helps me with my self-esteem. Because, it's beneficial to you as well.
Way more from it.
No, you walk away feeling good. So hey, like you said, do your own research, bro. Cause
wash my hands. You got it. You got it, homeboy. Because that's another thing I encourage all of y'all to do. Don't argue in the comments. Don't go back and forth. No need to. When you see it and you see how they move and they give you clear indication of who they are, believe them. Move on.
Yeah. Ways you can be invalidating your partner. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read some problematic statements, and I want you to give me the way it possibly should have been delivered.
I got you.
Right? Problematic statement. You're making a really big deal out of this. This may be interpreted as judgmental plus dismissive. So how would you convey those thoughts in a non-problematic way?
Help me understand what you're trying to say and why it's important to you. Help me understand it. I don't understand the significance of what you're trying to say, and I want to understand the significance. So help me understand what you're trying to say and why it means something to you.
Okay.
And the reason behind that is trauma manifests in different ways. Things that bother me may not bother you.
Gotcha.
One of the things that bothers me is how people speak to me.
Oof.
That bothers me.
Yeah.
You can't speak to me a certain way.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
Yeah.
Now, for you, you may say, as long as you're telling me the truth, I don't give a fuck how you say it to me. And so when you deliver messages, that's how the fuck you deliver messages. Hey, I don't like the way you do such and such. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Instead of, hey, like, you may be telling me something that's important to you. Like, I don't wash the dishes. I put the dish in the sink. And I'll get to it when I get to it. You complain about it. 5 dishes in the sink. Like, could you please start washing your dish after you use the dish? I don't see why that's a problem. I'm honestly telling you, I don't see why that's a problem. I could easily go, you're making a really big deal out of some fucking dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Why do those dishes goddamn matter? Woo, 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 woo. Instead of the why is that, like, I get you. Like, tell me, like, what's up? And then when you explain it to me, because we get fleas, we get, like, you explain and break it down why it's important to you. Now I get it. Oh, I understand the why. Now I get why you harp on those things. I get why keeping a clean kitchen, or I can't cook if I got all these dishes in the sink, so I have to wash those dishes before I can actually start to cook, to clean off the meat or the fish or the vegetables or everything I need to clean off. I need the sink to be able to do that. It puts me behind, which pushed the dinner behind, which pushed everything behind. I got it. That's important. You made it important for me. I get where you coming from. Instead of your ass just saying, fuck it, you tripping today.
Yeah.
Because we do that.
Yeah, you own one.
You own one today. Them fucking dishes.
Yeah.
No, my nigga, like, understand where she's coming from and why she's coming from it, and stop and breathe for a second and say, okay, I understand that you're upset. Like, break it. Help me understand why this is an important thing for you. And it also gives the onus to the person. And I didn't mean to be long-winded.
Oh, you're fine.
And it gives the onus to the person to be able to, because sometimes we just do shit and we don't even know why we do it.
Yeah.
We just did it because our parents did it.
Yeah.
We just did it because we were taught we were supposed to do it.
Yeah.
And so when you ask that why, then you force them to go, you know what, I don't even know why.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Like, I get to the life. Yeah. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
So yeah.
Problematic statement. You should just get over it already. This disregards the fact that everyone's healing journey is unique and has its own obstacles.
Yes.
So how would you convey that? You should just get over it already.
I hate that one.
Yeah.
How I could convey that would be, what are some things that I can do to assist you in moving forward? How do we move forward from this? Yeah. I understand that it's a concern of yours. I understand that this is a trigger of yours. I understand that this could be grief that you have going on. But what I also know is we'll never get to where we're trying to get to until we move past this. So instead of us focusing on each other, let's focus on the problem. How do we move forward?
Got you.
What do you need me to do so we can assist you in moving forward? That could be, hey, if you could be a little bit more considerate, done. If we can talk about this before you do certain, great. Tell me what I need to do in this situation, because we in it together. You're my partner. We in this thing together. What do you need me to do to assist you in getting past this? And I will do whatever it takes for us to get past this. And again, it's that double-edged sword. It forces the person to now think about solutions instead of thinking about the problem. I heard something this week that said, worrying is worshiping the problem. Worrying is worshiping the problem. And in any relationship or situation, you can't worship the problem.
Damn.
Fuck that problem. How do we get past that problem? How do we get to the next step? And once we get to the next step, now we have a system on what we can do to start moving forward, instead of, because it's a lot of relationships, and you know people in relationships that just, the problems they had in year 1, they got year 14.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, why we still on this show?
Or every time it comes up, same argument.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gonna argue about you taking out the trash every goddamn time you don't take out the trash.
And then that, for one, to to have that approach,
Mm-hmm.
that takes a level of maturity.
Yes, it does.
And also, it takes a certain level of patience.
Yes, it does.
Because a lot of times we're not as patient as we think we are.
No.
And also, a thing that's kind of weird to me, because we tend to have less patience with our mate and the people that's closest to us than we do with people on the job or just the outside world.
Facts.
We are so patient with the outside world, dog, but we don't have no patience with our inner circle.
With the people in this house.
Fam.
With the people in this house.
That's so weird to me.
It is.
Like you gonna scream on me over something that's minor, but the little person at your job crossed you 3 or 4 times, and it's like
all types of shit. Disrespectful, talk to you crazy, don't value you. And you just keep going and keep smiling and keep on. It's cool, it's okay.
That's
and the minute I don't put the milk back.
Exactly.
You dirty son of a bitch.
Yeah,
it's like
over some 2%? All right. Okay.
Over some 2%.
All right. Problematic statement. It could be worse. At least you didn't have to fill in the blank. You may be minimizing their pain by putting a positive spin on something that feels negative.
Yes. Never.
That's a fact.
Never say it could be worse, because it also could be better.
1000%.
So,
and you don't know how I'm feeling at this moment. Exactly. So don't tell me it could be worse. This is worse to me.
So
it can't get no worse.
What you just said is exactly what you do. How are you feeling right now? Mm. Let's examine that. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah.
Not it could be worse. Not it could be better. Not it could be you didn't have to. Person says something, because I'm assuming this comes when somebody says something crazy to you, or they're complaining, or like, I'm so fucking tired of this job, man. I wish I could quit this fucking job. They get on my nerves. They don't appreciate me. I hate the hours. The pay ain't shit. I ain't had a raise in 6 years. And it could be worse. You could not have a job. Fuck you. And fuck what you say. You see where that went?
Yeah.
Instead of
word, nah.
Instead of, yo, why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that way about your job? And what are some of the things that like talk to me? Like, tell me your emotions about the jobs. And then once we examine that, let's figure out either one or two things. Either A, how we can make those things better at the job by your approach to it, or B, how we can get you out of that and get you somewhere to where you could be happy and productive. Because for me, and some people may disagree with this, fuck the money. If you are not happy where you are at, you are going to bring that shit in this house. And one of the rules that I have
is definitely going to be on you.
Leave that shit out there.
It's definitely going to be on you.
In here. And it's really hard when you got a fucked up job, for all those who have them, to not bring fucked up job shit home with you. So let's examine why you feel that way. Let's figure out what we can do about you feeling that way. And then let's work from there. Again, we ain't finna worship no problems. We finna be solution oriented and based. I'm gonna take into account what you feel, because more than the problem or more than what you're saying, how you feel is what I give a fuck about. I don't care about the fact that you're giving me the problem. I care that it's making you feel a way. Because there's plenty of things that you may not like about your profession or job, but you love the fucking job. Like, I don't like people, I don't like this, I don't like that, but I'm a firefighter. I love saving lives.
For sure.
So all of that shit go out the window when we hit a fire, because that shit make me light up. So I'll deal with the shit that I don't like to get to the shit that I do. Instead of you just being the person that it ain't that bad. I really dislike when folks minimize when you are giving like what you see when you see legitimate like gripes or concerns, because it matters to me. I don't give a fuck if it don't matter to you. It matter, like, I give a shit about it. You know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing is to always acknowledge that person's feelings, then try and find out how they feel. Then let's move into, you know what I'm saying, what we can do about it.
Got you. A pet peeve of mine, dog. I don't like when people do like that's actually I agree with everything you said. But that's a pet peeve of mine. Like, don't minimize people's feelings, dog. Don't. If I go, I don't like when people say I could complain or it won't do no good or some of that nature.
Yeah.
Let me have my moment. Don't step on my moment. I may need to get this off my chest.
Yeah.
So if I'm complaining and that ain't my nature, let me have that. Let me have this. It's the least you can do if you're my friend, mate, whatever. So that's a pet peeve of mine, dog. Like, let people be in their feelings. Don't try to rush people out of their feelings and don't try to minimize that. Like, let people be themselves and go through what they need to go through so they can get back to their normal selves. Let me read this one again. Lack of acknowledgement through silence, avoiding a response, or ignoring the situation. That's the problematic behavior. The issue from this: staying quiet when someone is in pain and wants comfort or support from you may feel hurtful.
Yeah.
That, to me, that goes from within a relationship and like within the friendship.
I guess I'm looking like that because, man, people just need a class. Maybe I'll teach it. People need a class on how to be friends.
Friendship etiquette?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, people really don't know what to... I didn't know what to do. Do something. I didn't know what to say. Yeah. Say something.
Yeah.
This shit ain't multiple choice. Do something. Yeah. Yo, my auntie died. Man, I am so sorry to hear that. Condolences. Where you at? What you mean? Where you at? I'm pull up on you. Not
unless instructed otherwise. Yeah.
But I know what it is. It's us. I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Excuses.
What if I don't? It ain't about you.
Yeah.
It ain't a fucking about you. It's about that person and the pain that they going through. Fucking do something. Give them a hug. Sit next to them. Rub their back. And stop asking them questions to put the onus on them to tell you what to do in their situation.
Exactly.
When I'm traumatized, don't ask me, is there anything I can do? I don't fucking know. I'm traumatized. Just do something.
Okay.
Like, stop asking me. I'll give a great example. Pops bags. That was everybody's favorite phrase. Man, if you need anything, let me know. Not how that works. I ain't letting you know shit. I'm hurt. I lost my father. You need to reach out to me and see if I need anything, or just go do something. Have you eaten today? I'm gonna bring you something to eat. Come on, we finna get out the house.
I get you. I'm picking that up. We
finna go laugh. We finna get out the house for a minute. Yeah. I'm gonna just take you somewhere. We finna go have a drink or something, laugh or something, or whatever. Like, certain times when there is tragedy and trauma, that's when you go into action. That ain't the time for you to be questioning and trying to figure out I don't want to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. Motherfucker, it ain't about you. Because if you do the wrong thing, that person will correct you. Hey, I don't need that right now. Cool. And then you can have that dialogue.
Yeah.
But people are so afraid to do the wrong thing that they do nothing. They get spun into the I don't want to do anything because I don't want to do the wrong thing. Like, anything can be worse than what they're going through. Like, you ain't gonna make the situation worse.
Yeah.
Your ass just don't want to feel bad.
Yeah.
So be a friend, be a person of action. When you see somebody is going through something, act. And if it's wrong, cool. Let them correct you, but be open to that correction. Real quick, one of my favorite shows in general is How I Met Your Mother. And one of the characters, his name is Marshall. Marshall and his father was really close, and I was really like, this is one of my episodes because I'm close to my father. So Marshall was close to his father, and his father died. And so all his friends was like rallying around him. And one of his friends, Robin, was like, today, I'm vice girl. Whatever vice you need, I got it. So be like, you need some cigarettes? Reach to the person.
She was okay. She was equipped.
Man, I really wish I had a drink right now. Can't that motherfucker.
Yeah.
She was with it. Like,
That's
whatever
fire,
the
though.
fuck you need.
Yeah.
I know my role in this.
Yeah.
And she was like, at every funeral, I'm vice girl. You come to me when you need that shit. Like, oh, I need to smoke.
Yeah.
Come on. I got a bag out here. Like,
that's
you
fire.
pick a role, but do something. Don't just sit around and let it get you into not acting. That's the thing I want people to understand. Like, don't put the onus on that person. That person is already dealing with enough. Don't ask them what they need. Don't ask them what you need me to do. Just do something, and they'll let you know. Like, yo, I don't need that right now, or whatever. But allow them to do that instead of you just, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do because that looks real. Or fucking show up.
Yeah. Don't hit me with a bunch of cliches.
Yeah.
I don't like cliches.
I don't either.
I don't.
God don't make no mistake.
I'm liable to headbutt you right there in front of everyone.
It all happened for a reason.
I'm liable to kick you. Like, don't do cliches to me in my time of grief, dog. I don't. Nah, he should.
He's in God's unchanging hand. You gonna feel better after time. You don't know how to fucking feel.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Last one. Problematic behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Intentionally using dismissive body language or tone.
Yeah.
It says, side note, neurodiversity should be considered when assessing this because not everyone engages in this behavior with malintent.
Yep.
The issue can stem from this is, certain body language, rolling your eyes, mockery, or hurtful sarcasm.
Mm-hmm.
Those are problematic issues that can come from that situation.
I already know what this one is. You tough, right?
Yeah.
Paid in full. You tough, right? Niggas get shot every day, B.
Yo.
You tough, right?
Yo.
Like, niggas will hit you with that at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Broke up with my girl. Man, it's 100 hoes out here. What you tripping off of?
Come a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
Nah, my nigga. You don't.
No, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm destroyed. I loved her.
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you?
And your solution is let's get right on back out there. Nah, playboy.
Get on these bitches.
Nah. I got to sit at home and not shower for.
Let's get right in. Let's get right back on the horse and ride.
Yeah. Nah.
No, nigga.
Nah. I ain't never been that guy.
But I know a couple of them niggas.
No, I'm saying, well, I could just the bounce back.
Oh, hell no. No. I know.
I gotta sit down for a second, partner. Let me sit down for a minute. Yeah. Yeah. That body language is everything, man. You don't need words. You can speak without your words. And when you posturing and you're not making eye contact, or you doing something funny with your mouth movements, or all of that.
Or you on your phone while that person is telling you
something of the most important.
Of the most important to you.
Yeah. Trying to tell you about
my
mama in the coma. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, you know.
Hold on for a minute. Let me fire off this text real quick.
Text this motherfucker. This nigga crazy. We going out to the crib. Son of a bitch, you insensitive bastard. Like, we just need to get back to being human again.
Human, dog.
And we don't interact with each other enough. So these things that seem so elementary are so complicated, and they shouldn't be.
Facts.
Like, it's real easy. Like, something happens to somebody, show up, be there, be whatever they need you to be. They may need you to just shut up while they yell and cry and scream. Do that. And they'll appreciate you for it.
Facts. We overthink a lot of things.
We really do. We really
sometimes, it's a lot with simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to overthink and think everything got to be so grandiose.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be.
Nah.
The simplest gestures can go a long way.
Something wrong, I'm showing up. I'm gonna pull up. That's it. Something wrong. Where you at? Pull up. If you say, hey, I need to be alone right now, I'll leave.
And I'm not gonna hurt me. I'm not gonna take it personal.
Didn't hurt me at all.
Sitcom scenes that
are sad or touching. Yeah, give me sad or touching. Okay.
I'll go first.
Please do.
Now I'm going to go with the Fresh Prince, and no, it is not the scene that people think. So don't get me wrong, that scene was fire, but this particular scene involves Carlton.
Mm-hmm.
When they was doing the school dance, and he overdosed on those pills that Will had in his locker.
And Will was
like, and yo,
almost lost you, man,
bro.
Nigga.
When he confessed to Uncle Phil, and Uncle Phil was like, "Nah, you owe this family an apology. Hey, family, get in here." And it was all the family on this side, and Will was on that side, and he had to stand there on that island by himself and be accountable and apologize to the family and say he's sorry and get.
Can't
took me out.
Got me. That one
took me out.
Got me.
Will Smith is probably one of the best criers in the game, bro.
Yeah, man.
When he have to turn that shit on,
yeah, man,
your heart just goes out to him, man. He has this look about him where he don't. You see the innocence in him, and yo, that scene that's one of my ones. That's one of my ones.
That's one you want.
That's one of my ones. To this day, it's still yeah. That's one of my ones.
Okay. When we go?
Yep, we're gonna go bar for bar.
Bar for bar. So since you did that one, Martin, when he proposed again to Gina,
okay,
in the park.
All right.
He was
with Brian McKnight, right? All right, go ahead. I'm gonna shut up.
When Brian McKnight came out, because he was like, "I'ma sing me," and she was like, "You can't, yeah. You can't sing.
You don't hear it. You don't hear it. Yeah.
When I saw her face, when Brian McKnight started singing, it was damn near like they wasn't acting no more. Something happened there. Because that's a fact. That was everyone to me growing up and looking at love and seeing, like, it's one thing for somebody to explain what being in love is, or explain meeting your wife, or explain meeting the person that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. It's another thing to see when you see that expressed,
bro.
And he just looked at her, and Brian McKnight with the voice
took it away.
He doing his thing in the back, and I was just like,
Gina crying, looking fine.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. That's hey.
Woo!
Yeah. And she and even it's a sitcom, but yo, she loved him. Yeah. She didn't want to move to New York. She didn't want to leave her more. But my man came with that proposal.
Bullshit ass proposal. I'ma marry you. Damn.
Will you marry me? Damn. Yeah. Are you happy now? Yeah. She had to leave you, bro.
Yeah.
But
when he got it right, he got it right.
He got it right.
And that, to me, and heartstrings, I'm a hopeless romantic, and that's why that was the one that got me. That was the one that was like, woo.
Yeah.
That,
she held it.
Cutting up onions?
Yeah. I agree with everything you said, dog. She held it. Yeah. She held like that eye contact that they was giving each other, dog. That was a moment. Yeah. Like that was some, yeah.
Okay.
It's a good one, dog.
All right.
Ironically, my second one is from Martin as well.
Okay.
This was the episode when they broke up over the booty statue.
Yeah.
Those 3 episodes where they were broken up.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. Yeah. I couldn't stomach it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, man.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. I was just like, dog, you should have just been honest with them. Yeah. But those 3 episodes where they were broken up and they had that fight when they made it official, when they was arguing, going back and forth, he was just like, shut up.
Yeah.
And she was like, hey, you know what? This ain't working. Yeah. This ain't working. Because you don't talk to me like that. Yeah. And, she wound up leaving or whatever. But that scene
was too real.
Whew,
was too real.
Woo.
Was too real.
Yeah.
It was too real.
Yeah.
It was too real.
Yeah.
It was too real.
It's on you, Cuzzo.
I'm not going to do the obvious because the Will Smith scene, I can't even... It was so good, and I can't even relate to it. So I'll call it an honorable mention because my father was in my life. But when he was talking about...
That's a powerful saying. That's a powerful saying.
But I'm going to leave it alone.
Real quick, you know what was the best part for what broke me? Will was doing this thing when they hugged at the end. Yo, I loved it. Did you ever hear Will tell the story?
Yep. That was some good fucking acting.
Oh, it made the scene. 20 years later, however long it is, it made it. It increased it for me when he said they was hugging and James Avery, aka Uncle Phil, said in his ear, "Now that's fucking acting." Yeah, that made the scene even more better to me. I like hearing things like that. Yeah, but your second one?
My second one, Sons of Anarchy. If you watch it, Motorcycle Gang, Jax Teller had to watch his best friend be killed in front of him while he was in jail. Opie. And when I say tears, they was in jail. They had, situation had happened to where it was a revenge plot. Like they was trying to kill him. It was a revenge plot, and he was somebody had to pay the cost. Like somebody had to pay the price.
Okay.
And like they get jumped, and they're fighting the cats off, and then they close the gate, and then Opie is just one-on-one with this big 6'8", 300-pound motherfucker, and he's fighting him, and he's like he's literally beating him to death, and Jax is watching his best fucking
because he on the other side of the
gate. He is watching his best fucking friend, like since they was kids.
That sound crazy.
Die in front of him.
I've never seen Sons of Nano.
And I am like, and if you and for the ones that know, Opie and Jax are they're the beloved characters.
Okay.
Because their relationship. He was just always just a brother. Like he was whatever you need, brother. Because Jax was the VP and later became the president of the motorcycle club.
Okay.
But just imagine watching your best friend be beat to death in front of you. Yeah. And nothing you can do about it. And you just like, it was heart wrenching, bro. It was heart wrenching. I still ain't okay. Like I still ain't.
Yeah.
For a while.
All right. That's I'm gonna have to look that scene up. I've never seen it, but I'm gonna check it out. Can I do my honorable mention before I do my third one?
Please do.
My honorable mention is very current. I know we said old, but this is because it didn't fall, but it was right there. Mm-hmm. One blink, it would have came down the cheek, brother. Mm-hmm. Kane watching Monet Tejada.
Yeah, man.
Tied up to that chair on the floor, face down, watching his moms go to war and then die. Yeah. And that whole scene I was just like, yo, but when he started saying, wait, I was done. Yeah. I was done. Yeah. That's his mama, dog. Yeah. And that weight was so powerful because he's saying so like, don't go yet. I'm trying to get to you. Wait. Just wait. Yeah. Please wait. Yeah. Oh, it choked me. I'm about to choke right now, brother. It choked me. Yeah. It choked me. Yeah. It choked me. So, but that's my honorable mention only because it was current. Yeah. But that little block right there, man, it almost took your boy out. Yeah. My third one is from Saved by the Bell.
I know it is. Because that would have been my first one. That would have been my first
Jesse Spano, when she got addicted to those caffeine pills.
I'm so excited.
Do it, because I'm
so excited. I'm so scared. And scene.
Encore. Fam.
Man.
Fam. Woo! Imagine that as a kid, dog. Watching that. Yeah. That was good. To this, if it came on right now, I'm skipping over that part. I can't watch it. But that's it. I ain't got nothing extra. That was just one of the scenes that stood out for me. That particular part right there, bro.
My third scene, and this was a tough one, because just the emotion of the scene. The Wire season 1, when Detective Greggs got shot. McNulty having to listen to the call.
I'm gonna tell you something after that.
McNulty having to listen to the call and the signal 13, and the shots going off. And then he starts to blame himself.
Okay.
And the asshole of the show says, "Listen, McNulty, you gaping asshole. If it was your fault, I would have told you. Because I hate you. You didn't do anything to get that girl shot. She took one for the company. And this is the price that we've had." He just had to get them together and say, because McNulty he's just feeling all this guilt because he felt like, the case. He had got her so involved in this case. And so, she was working undercover. So she's working undercover, and Orlando, I don't know for those that aren't familiar with The Wire, but Orlando's was a strip club. And she was supposed to be posing as one of the strippers that was going with Orlando to buy dope from Avon Barksdale's crew in Savino. So they were going to rob Orlando for the money and then kill Orlando and then go off. Lil Man and Savino and Weebay. So they ended up shooting her. So the famous meme that you see when Weebay's like, and kind of that comes from that part, because that's when that is when Stringer Bell, who's played by Idris Elba, is telling him, "Yo, you shot a cop." And he was like, "Yo, she wasn't no cop. She looked like one of Orlando's hoes." Like he couldn't believe it, but like everybody was just super duper emotional, and they just did such a great job at that time, like capturing the emotion of her fighting for her life, them having to figure out what they're gonna do. One of my favorite characters, Lester Freeman, coming on the scene, and everybody's emotional. The team's emotional, and he's like, "Let's go to work." He's like, "Man, fuck you." And he's like, "Some motherfucker just shot a cop. Where the fuck do you want to be?" They immediately go into action. "Yo, I'm gonna be on the roof. Yo, I'm about to go get on the wire. I'm about to go." I'm like, man, that whole thing is so fucking hard to watch because they just did a great job capturing the emotion of when you work with somebody and when you in the trenches with somebody, and maybe this is how I feel because I was in the military.
For sure.
When you work with somebody,
it's some shit you can relate to.
It's some shit you can relate to when one of your brothers or sisters goes down, and you just go into that mode of, we gotta scramble and we gotta figure it the fuck out. All right, so that one is honorable mention, because we would be dead wrong if we didn't say this one. When and rest in peace, because my man just went up, got his wings. Florida Evans, when James died.
Rest in peace, John Amos.
Damn.
And it went off. Yeah.
What?
That man was trying to go earn some money to earn a better living for his family, bro. Yeah. Ooh. Yo. Hey, for that show to be called, The Irony
of Good Times.
Oh,
some bad fucking time.
Yo, yeah.
Bad fucking time.
That's one of the ones. Hey, I want to confess something to you, but I don't want us to fall out.
Okay.
I have never seen one episode of The Wire.
Well, you will now, sir. We ain't gonna fall out. You're just gonna do better. That's all that is.
See, that's very mature of you. Yeah. See, that goes
we
back to what we talked about earlier. See, you wasn't being problematic. See how you was solution based? All right. One episode, dog.
It's the best show ever made.
Oh, you putting that on it?
I ain't putting it on it.
That's what they say.
Now, fuck what they say.
Oh,
I'm telling you what it is.
But you know what's crazy? I've been meaning to watch it, like since HBO Max has been around. I've been meaning to just watch it. I never do.
Watch it on the situation.
Oh, yeah.
I went on a situation all four seasons. And again, if I'm lying or flying in the comments, if we clip this, or on YouTube, if we clip this, attest to it. Like, don't just take my word for it. It's the best show ever, and especially how we grew up. You're gonna see so many similarities in how we grew up in this show, in the characters. It's the best character piece I've ever seen, because anybody could get it.
Okay.
When Stringer Bell died, who was played by Idris Elba,
Why you doing that?
the ladies were it's literally 20 years old. So
Facts, but I ain't never seen it.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
You still gon', but that's the crazy thing.
Uh-huh.
I still watch it like I've never seen it before because it's that fucking good.
Oh, okay.
But when Stringer Bell, they killed off Stringer Bell, who was one of the main characters.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies wrote the show. You motherfuckers. How could you do this?
It was outrage.
Yeah, it was outrage.
Yeah, it's interest.
Because everybody
right.
could get it.
All
Anybody could get it. Nobody was safe. Anybody could go to jail. Anybody could die. It was that.
All right.
And they didn't just hit you from the drug dealing. No.
Kind of like Shonda Rhimes. Shonda Rhimes will kill anybody off the show.
And I think that's partly where it comes from.
Oh, okay.
And
I love that.
Bro, Michael B. Jordan, Idris Elba, like the what's my man? Like it's so many actors and
Sterling K.
Like it's so many actors and actors.
Not Sterling K.
My
man, Michael
K.
Yeah.
Michael K. Who was Omar.
Yeah.
There's so many famous and dope actors that came from this and then went off to do incredible things. Like from the kids to the
I've seen the roster.
Yeah, you're gonna see it and be like,
yeah.
damn. And when I say perform. And speaking of which, shout out to Fight Night, Kevin Hart.
Let's talk about that
best shit you ever done.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
That is the best shit
you've ever done. But The Wire, I'm gonna get started on this weekend, I promise you. Yeah. Fight Night.
Yeah. Best shit he's ever done.
Hey, kudos to you, Mr. Hart.
Yeah.
Brother, let me just say, your dramatic acting is very impressive.
Yeah. I'm glued. And it's improved.
I'm glued to it. To me, he get busy with the dramatic acting, dog.
He does. But he's gotten better. But what I'm
for
saying
sure. For sure.
This was a combination of some of the bad movies that he's done, some of the better movies that he's done, and he just got a role because he executive produced this.
Mm-hmm.
He just got a role to where he can show off because he showed it all off.
But I tell you this, you play up just like in sports. Sometimes you play up to the competition. Sometimes you play down to the competition. Because
you had to play up to this competition.
He had to play up to the competition.
Man.
Bro, you got Taraji P. Henson.
Yes, you do.
Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Terrence Howard.
Come on.
I can't think of my man's name, but he was 50 Son in Power.
Yeah.
My man in there. The other goon in there, he killing it.
Yeah.
He kind of favored Tony Baker to me.
Yeah, he do. He killing it. You had Teresa Topnotch, you had Chloe Bailey, you had they casted the fuck out of that.
So Kevin Hart had to he accepted the challenge, brother,
I love
performing his ass off. Performing his ass is very believable.
It's based off a true story.
Yeah, but I'm saying he pulling.
No, but he doing his thing. It's based off a true story.
He killing it, dog.
Smoke that shit.
Like that's probably
that's
probably top 5 best shows that's going right now.
Yeah, on this platform, that dog. Shit. He definitely check it out if you ain't check it out.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? If you need something, I'll let you boy get you 5 big action. Do something for you, get you drop that cable, narcotic, and get you on some. You
know, brother, I'm just saying I don't interrupt the PSA announcement.
Yeah.
Letter time. So this one was from last week. Yeah. We just didn't get to it. Titled this Missed Opportunity.
Come on.
I'm 42 years old, been single for 3 years.
All right.
Started dating this guy, and after about a month, he told me that he loved me and that he feels I'm the one. What woman doesn't want to hear that?
Yeah.
It's music to our ears.
Yeah.
But he told me he loved me and wasn't expecting me to say it back so soon. He just wanted me to know how he felt.
Okay.
Which I thought was quick but sweet.
Yeah.
Skip forward to we made it to a year and I still haven't said those 3 words. He asked me about it, and I told him I care for him deeply, just not sure it's love. Nothing is wrong with this man, nothing that's alarming, but for some reason, I just couldn't cross over to the love side. One night, he planned a romantic evening, dinner, R&B concert, and a nice hotel suite. The night was perfect. Get back to the room, things started heating up. He goes down on me. Oh, parentheses, and he was amazing at it.
Come on.
He trying to eat his way to her heart.
Come on. But that could have went left.
For sure.
Could have went left.
While tasting me, he said those 3 words again. I just moaned louder and didn't say it back. After everything was all said and done, he brought it up. He asked me, do I love him? And at the risk of ruining the evening, I couldn't bring myself to lie. Sad to say, that was my 3rd strike. He ended things that night. It's been 3 months and I want him back. Should I or shouldn't I?
You ain't ready.
After a year.
You're not ready.
After a year.
You're not ready. You shouldn't have been in a relationship. You're not ready.
That's a fact.
Go. And when I say, please don't take offense to this when I say this, because some people do. Go get the help that you need and you deserve. It could be counseling. It could be a pastor. Please not Keon. It could be a pastor. It could be formal counseling or a therapist. You need to figure out what is the blockage of you. There is something that is stopping you from allowing yourself to feel for this man. Because if you're saying nothing's wrong with it, if you're saying you're sexually attracted to him, if all the elements are there for someone that is showing you that they love you and that they appreciate you and you just don't feel it back, that is not a him thing, that is a you thing. And I understand why you want him back.
And she said she's been single for 3 years.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
But I don't give a fuck if you was single for 10 years. Did you do the work within the 3 years?
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. That's why
you got to do the work.
Yeah.
You could be single for 9 years. Did you do the work? Yeah. Did you figure out why you were single? Did you figure out the things that you like, that you don't like? Did you figure out why do you feel the way that you feel about men? There is something there's a blockage there. And you need to figure out what that blockage is, because he doesn't deserve that. He didn't do anything, according to your letter, he didn't do anything wrong in this situation. And before you take your ass back after 3 months of not having him, don't go and mess with that man's life if you're not ready to give him the things that he deserves. Don't go fuck with him. Go and figure out why you feel the way that you feel, or you don't feel the way that you feel.
Now,
and the other part of it, real quick, the other part of it is, let's say you just don't have the emotions that he has for you, like you don't feel equal, then also leave. Because it is not fair on either side for anybody to, if I'm loving you, if I love you and I'm in love with you and I'm expressing that and I'm showing you that and I'm able to say it and I'm able to do those things for you, and you don't feel like you feel the same way about me that I feel about you, then do me the courtesy of letting me go and find the love that's going to love me the way that I want to and the happiness that I deserve. Do me that favor. Don't hold on to me because I'm good to you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hold on to me because I'm good to you. Because you got to be good to me too. And a lot of people will hold on to what's good to them.
He put the hat on, y'all.
A lot of people will hold on what's good to them,
put the hat
knowing
on,
that they ain't good to them. Like, you not good for me. So if you're not good for me, then be woman enough to say, look, you're incredible. You're amazing. There is nothing wrong with you as a man, and I wish I was in a space to be able to reciprocate what you're doing. I am not. I'm gonna go do my work. We can remain friends. We can remain in contact, but you have no obligation to stay with me. Boy, go out and find you amazing. Because we ain't getting no younger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not, like, time is not reversing and going back. You 42. You spent a year of that man's life. You're not telling him that you love, like, when he's showing you that he loves you. So you knew, because it also doesn't take that long to know if you love a motherfucker or not. Because I thought the letter was going to a place of, hey, it may have been too soon. Like, did we say it too soon?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we kind of go there.
Yeah.
But in this case, sweetheart, no. You need to go and do your work before you deal with any man, let alone a man that was able to be that vulnerable to put himself, his feelings, and his emotions out there, and you not to be able to reciprocate that. So, no, you shouldn't. Not because you're a bad person or he's a bad person. You wasn't ready. And it's obvious from that letter, like, you You weren't ready for a relationship, and you forced yourself into a relationship because of the way that he treated you or the way that, he's a good guy. And we get caught up in that bullshit of, if they're a good person, I'm just going to stay with them because they're a good person. No. Yeah. Love has to be the foundation. Give a fuck how good they are.
Yeah.
Love has to be the foundation. You don't love me, leave me alone, let me go.
Mm-hmm. Now, I what I was gonna say was just a question to you, because I didn't know if I threw off your train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
You was about to say, I could see why you want him back.
Yeah.
Did you express it, or
no? I can see why you want him back. How the way he treats you.
Okay. I just didn't want you to forget your thought.
No. I understand that. It happens a lot. We'll let somebody amazing go, and then we'll start to regret it, and then we'll be like, I want that person back. But we don't ask the simple question, but do I deserve that person? I can want her back all day long. I can want her back all day long. Am I going to treat her the way that she deserves to be treated? And if the answer is no, gone. Go on about your way and on your day, so they can go and find a person that's going to love them the way that they need to be loved. That's all.
I have nothing to contribute to that, brother. You did, yep, you did that and then some.
Thank you, sir.
But yeah, that's everything you said. Everything you said, man. She tried, but all that came from it was a year off this man's life. And I'm sure from the letter, he was putting his best foot forward.
Yeah.
He was showing you everything you needed to see. It just wasn't enough. Or like you said, she just wasn't ready. So
she just wasn't ready. Yeah. Whatever that situation was that's blocking you from being in love, or he may not be the one. Like, either way, or he may not be the one for you. Either way, move on.
Yeah.
Either way, get the fuck on.
Yeah.
Like, don't. We too grown to be wasting each other's time.
6 toxic things in a relationship that's just as bad as cheating.
Come on.
Because we seem to think cheating is the only way I leave somebody. It's the automatic 3 strikes. Listen, I could think of 3 right off the rip. That, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Depending on how the cheating was done, I probably can bounce back from that.
Yeah,
I probably can bounce back from that. But let's get to it.
Come on. Because I feel you. I feel you simmering, and I want to let you cook.
Constant criticism. A supportive partner motivates and uplifts you.
Yep.
If you're constantly bombarded with negativity and criticism, it chips away at your self-esteem and happiness.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
I'll leave you. Finna keep on with the shits. Everything I do wrong. You don't do this enough. You don't do that enough. You don't. You know what? Let me remove myself from this goddamn situation then. Be happy on your own, since you got so many goddamn complaints.
Yo, a nagger,
man,
a nitpicker,
or just somebody who's never fucking satisfied.
Bro.
I don't care what you do. I don't care how many times you do it. I don't care what gift you give. I don't care how many times you say I love you, show you I love you. I don't care how many romantic gestures. Why didn't you do it? You know what? Take you and your funky ass down the goddamn road. No. I'm out.
You know what? I don't like unnecessary comments. Like, don't, because I feel like you forcing my hand.
Yeah.
Because if I'm trying to be the mature one or be a gentleman or whatever, yo, don't say nothing slick that's unnecessary. Like, let's just say me and you beefing, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let you have it. Hey, all right, you got it. Yo,
don't turn
around and go, I know I got it then. Yeah. All right, see, because now you trying to...
Yeah, walk away.
That's shit.
Walk away then.
See,
no, just walk away.
Just let me walk away, because I'm fine with people calling me a punk or saying I'm scared. I back down. I'm fine with that. Let me walk away.
The minute I say you got it, you got it.
You got it. I promise you, I'm done with it.
Got it.
I'm done with it. Man or woman, you got it.
You want to not have it? Keep on talking, and you about to not have it.
Yo.
But the minute I go, you got it, or I'm done. I'm fucking done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that constant criticism shit. If that's you, ladies, if that's you, gentlemen, first and foremost, stop the shit. look at yourself, and you'll realize why people, not just related people, don't want to be around your dog ass.
Yeah.
Evil just probably avoids you like the fucking plague.
Number 2, controlling behavior.
Yep.
A healthy relationship is about trust and respect for each other's boundaries. A partner who tries to dictate who you see, what you wear, or how you spend your time is trying to control you. Absolutely.
That controlling behavior shit is a telltale sign, first and foremost, of insecurity. And we don't do insecurity over here.
And understand
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of where you going, where you gonna be at. Let me get your location. Let me go through your phone. I just want to know. I've been grown longer than I knew you.
Yeah,
I've been grown way longer than I knew you.
When you with someone, you are their partner, you're their confidant, you're their helpmate. You all those things. What you are not, their parole officer, their CO.
Boy, you just be on it. Just stop there. Just stop there. Boy, you be on it. You said it. You said it right there. You are not my fucking parole officer. Ma'am, I don't report to you. I don't report to you.
Out of respect, I let you know for the sake of your heart and my safety and information that may need to be shared at a later time. I let you know where I'm going, what I'm doing, who I'm with.
This didn't exist 20, 30 years ago. If you need to get to me, it's always on. Call me. If I don't answer, I didn't want to.
All right, okay. All right, yeah.
But didn't answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call me. Just, hey, where are you? Or hey, I need you. Or hey, 911. Or hey, send a text. Like, but all of this, I need to see who you're texting, how you're texting them. I need to see your Snapchat. I want to see your Instagram. We got everybody's passwords. And she still cheated. Now what?
You still took a L.
Yeah. And he still was out here doing what the fuck he wanted to do. Now what? Look,
I ain't even up the camera. I'm trying to hide and shit. I'm still in the shot. Never mind.
But the point is, like, that controlling shit is for the birds. And people, again, y'all with the cheating shit. Yeah, cheating. Now, if you trying to control me as a grown ass man, first and foremost, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna go the way you want it to go. Mm-mm. And 2, it doesn't make me want to be closer to you and open up to you.
It actually has the opposite effect with Alonzo.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah.
You can't force me to do anything.
Not a fucking thing.
I'm faithful to you because I want to be.
That's it. And that's
I'm
the only reason why I am.
You can't force me to do anything.
Yeah.
Because if a nigga or a woman want to do what they want to do, they're going to find a way to do it. You can have a location, you can have whatever. If they want to do it bad enough, they will find a way to get that off.
Yeah.
So stop stressing yourself out about things you can't control.
Come on.
Stop trying to control things you can't control.
And this is one of the things you can't control. This guy. Yeah. This fella.
Yeah. It's you'll be doing yourself a favor.
Yeah. Just
you'll be lowering your stress
just
levels,
to trust
your
me.
blood pressure and everything.
Just to trust me.
And if you can't trust, first of all, there we go.
Leave me alone.
I never understood that. If you have to behave that way, if I have to act like I'm your parole officer, you probably don't need to be with that person
at all.
I don't want to, every time you leave the house, I don't want to have to worry about you.
Nope.
I don't want to have to worry. Did she go where she said she was going? Bro, I don't want to have to deal with that. I like my mind free. I got other things I like to, I don't want to have to worry. Your safety is the only thing I should be concerned about.
That's it.
Not where you are where you say you are.
That's
not
it.
Who you're with, not what you're doing.
I don't care.
You're safe. Just, hey, whatever you're doing, hey, make it back.
That's it.
Just make it back.
And if
be smart to make it back.
And if you can't, hit me. And we're going to make sure that you make it back.
1,000%.
And that's all I got.
Just tell me, do I need to come alone or not?
Yeah. That's it. But nah, that controlling behavior is some bullshit.
Emotional neglect.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling emotionally distant from your partner can be incredibly isolating.
Yes, it can.
If they're consistently unavailable, unsupportive, or make you feel like your needs don't matter, it's a form of neglect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Look, if you I know, fellas, and I'm more talking to the fellas than I am the ladies on this one. I know they keep telling you ain't a man if you show emotion, or that stoicism, that be stoic and don't tell a woman how you feel. I know they tell you that bullshit. It is bullshit, y'all. It is a lie. It is one of the biggest lies out there. If you cannot express your emotion to the woman that you are with the wrong woman. We have to be able to talk. Like, this whole thing is based on how we feel. Whole shit based on how we feel. And if we can't feel with each other, the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. And connecting with a woman that love you, a good woman, connecting with them emotionally, dog, it just makes you better.
Yeah.
It makes you better, dog. You have this weight lifted off your shoulders, dog, because you can be yourself. We have to, a lot of men, when we walk out our door, we in survival mode
all day.
So to be able to come home to a woman, or later on that evening link up with your woman and be able to just exhale and just be in your shit, that's called peace. It's called peace. And it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it, dog. And I'm not gonna jeopardize that for no one.
Nope.
I need my peace.
Yep.
I need my peace. And peace is not just you shutting up.
Nope. Peace
is a mental thing for me. Can I relax around you mentally and emotionally? Can I relax around you? Can I let my hair down, so to speak? I don't want to be on 10. I don't want to have to walk on eggshells. I don't want to have to beg for love and affection. I don't want to have to do none of that, yo.
Right.
I want to have to beg you to talk to me, to spend time with me.
Nope.
Let's get close. Did you have?
No, you. Hey.
Damn, Cuzzo. Jealousy and possessiveness.
Same thing.
A little jealousy is normal sometimes, but excessive jealousy and possessiveness are signs of insecurity and can be suffocating. We talked about that a little bit last week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
What ways do people disguise jealousy and being insecure?
With the ways that I just said, with concern. I'm concerned about you.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're keeping tabs on me.
Yeah,
you're keeping tabs on me. You're not concerned about me. Because again, I've been grown longer than I've been with you.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone and back and forth to work before I met you. Now you're clocking when I walk in the door and that's not concern, sweetheart. That is jealousy. That is or possessiveness, or I want you here, or I don't want you around no other women, or that type of thing. Or if you going somewhere, let's say me and you finna kick, hey, I'm finna go kick it with Cuzzo. We about to, go have a drink, go watch the game. You know what I'm saying? NBA season about to start.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Lakers playing the Clippers. Let's do the thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's questions all of a sudden. It's issues all of a sudden. I want to go. Let me go. Why can't I go? This ain't for you. I'm going out with my cousin. I don't need you.
That.
But I just wanted to spend time with you. No, you didn't. You spent time with me. You want to keep tabs on what the fuck I'm doing. No. Like, every man ain't like this, but I'm gonna give me time to miss you type of dude. Give me time to miss you type of dude.
1,000%.
Go to work. Yeah, go to work.
1,000%.
Oh, you and your girls going out? Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Yo, ain't nothing wrong with a little space.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little space.
I'm that. But again, certain relationships, they don't like that. I want to be in his skin. I want to be in her skin. I want to know where she at all times. Yeah, don't love me like that.
Yeah. You know what meme?
Don't love me like that.
I cringe when I see that one meme where the couple laying on the couch and the girl is underneath his t-shirt with him.
Yeah.
And was like, how I'm trying to be with my man. That sounds awful.
That is awful.
That sounds awful.
That is. It's very much awful.
Awful.
That is. It's very much awful. Like, no.
Nah, that ain't. No. I'm not. I love affection.
I do too.
Yo, I love being around a woman.
I do.
But
don't be annoying. Don't annoy me. Like, it's that Kevin Hart who's home? You are.
Yeah.
Look, annoying ass the fuck on
I
somewhere.
had a
Go
rough
find you
day.
something
I
to
had a
do.
rough day. I want to hear that right now. Stonewalling.
Okay.
Healthy communication is key in any relationship. If your partner shuts down during arguments, refuses to talk about problems, or gives you the silent treatment, it creates distance and prevents resolution. Yeah.
Story time.
Yep. That's what I wanted.
In my longest and most significant relationship, because I was married before I am a divorcee, say whatever the fuck you call it, I'm a divorce guy. Her tactic. She wouldn't talk to me for days. For dumb shit. We have an argument, and we had a pretty nice size house, and it was just me and her. We had no kids. She would like sleep in her woman cave, wouldn't sleep in the bed, like 2-3 days. Wouldn't say shit to me, would do, like just. So now that is a trigger for me. Like if you give me the silent treatment, or if you don't speak to me, you ain't got to.
Yeah.
Ever again.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Because that shit, because that shit was just like, and her whole thing is like, I shut down when I get mad. And it's like, okay, being a grown up and an adult. I don't
like when people can acknowledge what they do, but they don't try to do nothing about it.
Yeah,
that's just me. I don't accept that.
Yeah.
I don't accept that. Nah, do better. If you can recognize it, you can do something about it.
Yeah.
You can do something about it.
And it was hard because again, when you're in a marriage, that's that high level of commitment. So you're trying to work with this person, but I can't work with you if you don't talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say not talk, wake up, cook her breakfast.
Oh, dinner for one?
Dinner for one.
But it's 2 people now.
Like a motherfucker. 2 cars out front. Because we had multiple vehicles, and the rule was you drive with you. Mm-hmm. The one shot nigga.
I didn't want to say yeah. I didn't want to.
So it'd be 2 cars out. Right? The rule is whatever car's out, take it. Don't matter whether it's yours or it's mine. It's ours. We're married.
Yeah.
She would move my motherfucking car, park that bitch up the street, so she could get to her car, and my car parked up the street. I come outside. Fuck my car at. My truck will be parked all the way to fuck up the street.
You gotta walk like a block or 2?
Yeah, to go get my fucking car.
Oh, Cuzzo. She just can bag it back a little bit so she can pull out.
Bro, it didn't matter. Take what car.
Well, I'm just saying if she being petty though.
But still, take what cars in fucking front. She would literally drive that motherfucker out, drive her car, and then have my shit out there. I come outside and be like these were the indications that she was mad at me.
That's very childish, man. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That silent treatment shit, ignoring, that's a form of emotional abuse, bro.
Days.
That's a form of abuse.
Days. Not hours. Days.
Yeah. Last one. Financial abuse.
Yeah.
Financial control can be a major form of abuse. This could involve stopping you from working, taking all your money, or not allowing you any financial independence.
I've just had shitty dating experiences because why experience all them shits? Look, financial abuse is also when you continue to ask a motherfucker for shit and your situation never gets better. Like, I need some help on the bills. Every goddamn month.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not going to be respectful or responsible and make more money? You're just going to depend on my money, huh? This is all. Just gonna keep on taking mine, huh? We ain't gonna do shit about it. We just gonna, you got it. Like, that's what we gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, we not gonna try and figure out a better way to do it. Nothing like that. And ladies, I get it. I know y'all in the era of, I need a nigga to pay all my bills and all that. Man, that's wonderful.
I won't, because they don't need a man.
Yeah. But that too. That's great and wonderful. The day he decides not to, though. What you gonna do? The day he say, yeah, no, I'm done. Yeah, no, I'm not. Nope. You have to contribute something. And it has to be more than coochie. You have to contribute something. You have to bring something. Has to be more than the box.
Yo, that's just too much control for me though.
Yeah.
That's too much control for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't want that. I wouldn't want to put myself in that position. I get it, whatever your reasons are, but to want somebody to just put your care, your independence, your individuality, everything in the palm of someone else's hands, man, like that's a dangerous game, dog. You almost have to be damn near 100% certain that person is not going to mishandle you, and there's no way you can guarantee that.
You cannot.
So that's why I would not want to be in that type of predicament.
And then, really quick, as an adult, just aside from which it ties to the money thing, but aside from that, you have a purpose as a woman, just like I have a purpose as a man. Don't you want to live out your purpose? Like, don't you want to go do the thing that you love, the thing that you're good at, and get paid to do it? Like, why would you want to not just, I'm just not going to do anything and I'm going to stay at home and he's going to go and do, like, you don't got no dreams, no aspirations. You didn't want to be a writer or a doctor or a lawyer growing up, nothing. You just wanted to stay at home and have a man take care of you. You want to be a rich man's wife or just a wife. Well, I take care of these kids and I take care of the house. Admirable. It is. Yeah. But God didn't create you to just be a wife or a mother. He created you for a purpose like he created me for one. What is your purpose? What are you here to do? Why aren't you pursuing that and doing that as well? Being a mother is a incredible job. It's a dope job. It's an important job, but it can't be the only job. Don't you want to do, and I'm only speaking to the women that just, hey, I don't want to do anything. Like, I don't want to do nothing, but take care of this house, look after these kids, look after you, and stay at the crib. I don't want to do nothing else. Do you have aspirations? Do you have things that in your soul that you know that you're talented at and that you're gifted at and that you want to experience and do and get paid to do? Like that's just my question. And I don't understand why that's not talked about more. Because again, on Will Smith's internet, everybody just wants to talk about, 50-50 and 170-30 and all the rest of that stuff. And I be thinking like, are we marrying people of purpose? Are we marrying people that really understand what their purpose is in life? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, why don't you want to do that shit? You just don't want to do shit, huh? You just want to, as long as daddy taking care of it. It sounds like a kid to me. It sounds like another child. Sounds like another child. Sounds like you don't want to be an adult. You don't want no adult responsibilities. And I get it. If I can negate adulting for a little bit and have somebody take care of me, I'm with it too.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to do it for the rest of my life. Can I just take a break? About 5 years. Then I get back to it. I promise. Yeah. Just let my body rest. Yeah.
That's all. So
and man or woman, you should be an asset to your mate, not a bill.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
An asset, not a bill.
That's all I'm saying.
A bill and a burden.
Bill and a fucking burden. Another child.
Fam. Let a time. This letter is from a gentleman.
Okay, let's talk.
Is she doing too much or am I tripping?
Okay.
I was seeing this girl for literally just a few weeks. Things were going good. We haven't done anything physical, just some hugs and kisses. One day, I asked her for a pic. Nothing crazy, just a nice pic of her. So she sent it, and it was great. It was a great pic. But the problem came about 2 hours later when she posted it online. I asked her about it, and she said it wasn't a big deal. I told her it was a personal request, so it was special to me. The very first pic she ever sent me. She still was visibly annoyed by this conversation. So I called her later that night because I was supposed to come over. But when she didn't answer, how you wrote that? So I called her later that night because I was supposed to come over, but she didn't answer, and then text me, calling me a widow from our conversation about the pic. She said she needs some space. I haven't heard from her since. She won't respond to my texts or answer my calls. But the crazy thing is, we're still friends and follow each other on social media. Is she doing too much or was I tripping?
She got a nigga.
Word?
Yeah, she got a nigga. Yeah, she has a whole nigga.
All right, so not. But how you get that from? Talk to me.
You had to ask for a picture. When you asked for the picture, she posted on social media. She didn't send you an individual picture of her. Like she could have just picked up her phone and took a picture and sent it to you for you, and then took the glamour shot picture and posted that on social media.
Right.
The fact that she's posting it on social media means that she has fans. She has people who she has to please, or people who she's trying to impress.
Okay.
She accused you of being weird for asking for the picture because
no accused him of being weird for having an issue with her posting it online later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my point. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, like it's pretty simple to me. Like that's why it's social media. That's why it's on social media, and it's she texting you, but she's entertaining other people, sir. You're one of many gentlemen, and that's why she didn't get back with you, and that's why she said you were weird and cut it. She was looking for a reason to. You was on the roster.
My man was disposable.
Yeah, you was on the roster, sir. And she just plays you because you was on the roster. Yeah, like you. That's all it was. Like you was on the roster. You ain't play your position. She felt like you did some weird shit, so she got you out of there. She got you up out of there, but she was looking to get you up out of there the whole time, my guy.
Cause that was a quick exit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. My opinion, I could be 1,000% wrong. Hit me in the comments if you think I am, but I've seen this movie before.
That's an interesting perspective.
I've seen this movie before. Yeah, no, like, and it's annoying when you do that, ladies and gentlemen. If you send me a pic individually, send me a pic and or whatever.
I was about to ask you, like, how you feel about that.
Please don't post that pic on social media next. I get it. You may be looking really, really good that day. Just got a fresh cut. Hey, somebody got to see me. All right, when this line and get done and whatnot, somebody gonna see this shit. Yeah. All right, so I may send you that, and then now the people need to see the shit. But if like I'm sending you a pic, like you like, hey, I just want to see your face today. That's for you. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. That's for you. But if I just send you a pic out the blue, yeah, that pic may be open to be utilized in other capacities. Yeah. He was asking for a pic for him.
Yeah.
Yo, for me, because we talking, or so I think. Or so I think.
Yeah.
Which lets me know.
Shit, so I thought.
Yeah.
Because it's over.
Which lets me know she's not just talking to you. She's talking to multiple people. You on the roster.
Let me ask you something.
What's up?
You think that pic it got posted online.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it went to some other individuals?
You goddamn right it is.
Have you ever double? This for you, this for you, and this for you.
Questions. Son of a bitch.
For the sake of the content, baby.
For the sake of content. That's what we gotta do. The jig is up. Okay? Fucking jig is up. 4 of y'all got the pick.
Woo! Oops. Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Sir.
Yo, you could have lied.
I could have. But for the sake of the content. Thanks. I had some inside information. I've done this. Okay? Send me a pic.
All right.
From the gallery.
Yeah. Had it queued up. Been waiting on that request.
Knew you was gonna ask for it.
Gotcha.
Pop. But the fan base got to get this pic too, because I was looking amazing.
For sure.
Now where he fucked up, where it's fucked up at is when he called her on it. Just be real at that point. Like when you get called to the carpet, I always get pissed off because people get called to the carpet.
You saying she should have?
Yeah. Okay. When you get called to the carpet, you got to be real at that point. Like, yeah, I did. Ooh, and say whatever you need to say. But damn it, don't do that. Don't do that. You got called.
So she was being dismissive?
Oh, like a motherfucker.
All right.
She was being dismissive because she wanted to dismiss this nigga.
Yeah. Or I could have just been, you should be happy with what I'm doing for you. Now you're out of here. Before we dip, Cuzzo.
Okay.
I want to, we do a lot of joking around, man. But I want to read something for the men. It's something that men need to know. It's okay.
Okay.
and it's not long, but just a few. I just want to, before we sign out.
All right.
Men need to know it's okay to talk about your feelings.
Yes.
Men need to know it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah, if you need it.
Men need to know it's okay to break down.
Yeah.
Men need to know it's okay to cry.
Yeah, it is.
Men need to know it's okay to need support. Men need to know it's okay to be vulnerable.
Yeah, it is.
Men need to know it's okay to go to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And last but certainly not least, men need to know it's okay to not be okay. With that being said, well, you want to?
Look, as a man,
Go ahead.
You better know that mental health is important. All of these things that was just said, make sure that you're doing them. Make sure that you got people around you that support you and love you and that allow you that space to do those things.
Facts. Big Zo Podcast. We out.